Welcome to your Space Coast Real Estate Update, looking back on the month of July. And last month, the headline was SpaceX IPO and the wealth it created. And this month, the story's a little different. While many were watching the stock market, companies were making billion-dollar bets on the Space Coast. Now we have Relativity Space announcing a major expansion that's supposed to bring thousands of high-paying jobs to Brevard. And Extant Aerospace broke ground on a $75 million facility in Melbourne.
These aren't just headlines. They're long-term investments. They strengthen our local economy and they create jobs. And they support our housing demand across the entire Space Coast.
On the national stage, the Federal Reserve left interest rates unchanged, and it offered little indication that we're going to see any rate cuts. In fact, two of the Fed Reserve members, they voted in favor of raising the rates. So this was reinforcing the Fed's continuation of trying to focus and lower inflation. And as a result, the 30-year mortgage rates, they went above 6.75%. So this is just a reminder that buyers waiting for significant rate reductions are going to wait longer than expected.
Despite those higher borrowing costs, buyer activity has improved over the last month.
Yeah, so after a relatively slow start to the month, pending sales during the week of July 13th reached their highest level of the previous 5 weeks. So that's just demonstrating that well-priced homes continue to attract buyers even in today's high interest rate environment. As always, real estate is local. Here on the Space Coast, the continued job growth and the economic investments, they're providing a strong foundation for the housing demand.
Yeah, but with that increase, we're seeing buyers be really selective.
Yeah, they are. They're willing to pay the right price for the right property, but they no longer are willing to overpay. So if you're considering selling, every property in every neighborhood, it's a little different. So let's have a conversation about where your home fits in today's market and develop a strategy that will maximize your results.
We'll see you next month for another episode of State of the Market.